So I want to take a look at the final two possessions of the Pistons overtime loss to the Wizards on Wednesday night. And the first is the defensive possession. I think the Pistons do a good job here getting the ball out of Bradley Beal's hands. They get him away from the three-point line, but there's a breakdown with Trust on the backside. So I don't know whose responsibility it is. Maybe someone can help me out. Okay, if it's Cade Cunningham, then he does a job and Jeremy Grant and Frank Jackson do not. If he's the weak side tag guy. If it's Jeremy Grant that's supposed to come over as the low man on strong side, then Cade and Frank did not do their job. Either way, Frank Jackson does not do his job. There's no way he's the guy that's supposed to help on this role. So if it's Cade, he does it. If it's Grant, he was getting there, but there was no Trust. There's no way all three are supposed to be in there. And if Frank had stayed home, he could have made a play. He could have made this a really tough decision for Daniel Gafford on the catch. And then moving forward, if he's out here on this pass to Dinwiddie, he now could have been in a little better position. You see him trying to get his hand in the passing lane, but he had to recover, so he's not able to get it all the way there. And he could have deflected this pass or made it a little slower, make Dinwiddie think about it, and given Jeremy Grant just an extra second to get there. And if he had that time, he would have been able to make that contest and stop the shot from Kuzma. Great shot from Kuzma still, but it's just a breakdown on the backside by the Pistons, not trusting each other to do their job. Whoever's job it was, we didn't trust that person to get it done. Now, the offensive possession. The first thing I want to show is I don't love that we had somebody inside the three-point line to begin with. On both sets, both action, Casey draws up, they have a guy starting there. And then you also see Jeremy Grant having to tell Isaiah Stewart what to do. This is a little bit of a problem as well with the Pistons, with guys not always knowing their role during a set. And then you will see they did run different actions. The first action here is just a screen and a slip. The problem with the slip in this situation is you don't have to guard inside the three-point line, so it's not a threat. You see a completely different alignment and action on this one. And listen, this is a tough situation. Here's what I would have liked to seen. This guy's going to stay home. This guy's going to stay home. You're not really matched. You're almost in a zone outside the three-point line as the Wizards. I would have liked to see Hami run right here to occupy this guy, Joseph here to occupy Dinwiddie, and then Grant run back to the weak side corner, okay, and creating an overload on the weak side like you would against a zone to see if you could have got something. It didn't happen. End up with a tough shot. It's a tough situation, but I just wanted to highlight the end of game for the